Just like most other bike makers out there, the Germans from BMW seem to have a much less exciting year than we're used to, in terms of new model launches. In the 4 months of the year that have already passed in 2025, Motorrad presented only 2 new motorcycles. The third, in the form of a significantly revised R1300R, was presented this week. A roadster by trade, the bike was at the receiving end of upgrades meant to make it a lot more user-friendly, but also more powerful than before. BMW likes to say it's significantly sportier than it used to be, but I guess we'll see that when the bike eventually hits the road. The modifications made to the R1300R include pretty much everything, from the engine that powers it to the way it looks and feels. Why, even a new set of accessories is thrown into the mix to make the bike an offer that'll be very difficult to say no to. I'll start with the engine, of course, because it is there where the most spectacular changes have occurred. As before, the R1300R continues to be powered by a 2-cylinder boxer engine, but now we're talking about the most powerful serial production BMW boxer engine to date. Revving at a maximum of 9,000 RPM, the powerplant displaces 1,300 cc but comes with an increase in the ratio between bore and stroke, 106.5 to 73 mm, compared to the 102.5 to 76 mm available before. Thanks to the changes, the Boxer now develops 145 horsepower and 149 Nm of torque, a rather significant increase over the previous 136 horsepower and 143 Nm of torque. Max HP is reached at 7,750 RPM, while max torque hits as low as 6,250 RPM. The powerplant is aided in its operation by a fully automated clutch, which allows for either manual or automated gear shifting, depending on the mood of the rider. This system is not offered as standard, and can be had for an extra cost. The engine is held inside a frame that has been completely redesigned. Sporting a new steel sheet metal main frame, it is stiffer than it used to be, and works with a die-cast aluminum rear frame, it too new. The focus of the changes made to the frame was to improve handling, including by allowing more precise and stable braking, an action made possible by a twin-disc brake setup that incorporates integral ABS Pro as standard. Optionally, braking duties can be handled by a more capable, sport brake system that should deliver slightly increased capabilities. The brakes are connected to a pair of 17-inch aluminum wheels featuring a hollow spoke design. These parts contribute a 3-pound decrease in weight compared to the wheels used until now. The suspension system that helps the wheels move up and down more or less violently, depending on terrain, comprises a new 47mm upside-down telescopic fork at the front and the German bike maker's EVO paralever rear setup. These bits of hardware can work in conjunction with the optional dynamic suspension adjustment, which alters damping, spring rate and load compensation, and that makes the R1300R the world's first series production motorcycle telescopic fork with adjustable spring rate. The effect of all of these modifications are enhanced by what BMW decided to change in the way the riders themselves will experience the bike. And it all starts with the revisions to the handlebars, footrests, and seat, which come together to move the position of the rider noticeably further forward over the front wheel. The seat is installed 790 mm off the ground, and it can accommodate an extra passenger. To either side of it, and slightly to the rear, BMW can install a new luggage system with electrified cases. There is room for 26 and 29 liters of stuff in each bag, and both are illuminated. The bag on the left also throws in a USB-C charging port. For the first time in the range, BMW also offers a tank bag that needs no straps to maintain position. Instead, it is attached to the tank by means of a ring. BMW is throwing the R1300R onto the market in 4 variants, namely the Standard, Exclusive, Performance, and Option 719 kW. Each, naturally, offers a little more than their preceding versions. As far as colors are concerned, the entry-level bike will be available in Snapper Rocks Metallic, the Exclusive in Racing Blue Metallic, the Performance in Light White Uni, and the top-of-the-range Option 719 kW will don a Black Storm metallic bodywork. BMW did not specifically say when the new bike would be available to order, but its configurators already list it. In the US, pricing for the new BMW Roadster starts at $17,290.